Hey guys. Well, in my last video, I pointed out that I was going to get up and walk on out of here, and there wasn't a thing that you could do about going along. I was pointing out that was one of my most favorite lines, and it really is. It's one of my most favorite scenes of all time, um, and for one of the reasons because it's really believable, very believable. Um, and the simple fact of the matter is that if you watch the scene, it's the truth. He did get up and walk on out of there, and there wasn't a darn thing they could do about it that was legal. But of course, it's so funny. Whenever I put it out there, and I wasn't even thinking of the one person, of course, who's going to take it all so very personal. And so the next night, or next day, I don't know, the plane was flying overhead for a couple days there, trying to drop stuff here, I guess, and then I guess it was Monday night. You know how I've told you how. Hold on. You know how I told you that sometimes I'll go to the bathroom early in the morning. That time just before you're ready to get out of the bed for the day. And there'll be this thing that seems to follow me back from there and wants to be on us, some warm thing. And there's been times where that has been very warm and very big warm, and it was like, this is not good. But mostly we've been able to pray and that go away. But anyway, so on Monday night, we're sitting here, and I guess it was just something after 10 or something like that. The really sudden light, I mean, very sudden light. It was almost like the night and the fires of hell came upon us or something. Something came crawling up onto me, and it was like that I told you about. And it was a big, very warm thing. Felt like it's warm, brown, black, or red, or something. Really pretty hot. And it felt huge, like it was like 5 times bigger than anything I'd ever felt. And I was very warm, very fast. I prayed about it, it was like, wow, this is really bad. It was one of the worst ones I'd ever experienced. And I decided I just needed to go lay down and try pray about it a little bit. And very quickly, I fell into this sort of like sleepy, in and out of it type of thing where you can't really sleep, you can't really rest, but you're not really awake because you keep drifting off, and then you roll over, and then it's this and it's that, and you don't feel good, and you're like, oh, this is terrible, and you're lucky to be getting some water in and that kind of thing. And it's like you've got a big fever. And it was whenever this big thing crawled up on me and made it so hot, I started to experience these cold streaks through me too, and was experiencing chills and those shivers, and those uncontrollable, oh my gosh, you're freezing to death kind of shiver. But then I was like, that's stupid because we're not freezing. And so I said, that's enough of that. And we went boom and just relaxed out of that. The heat didn't go away as quickly though. And it stuck around and made me feel really kind of crummy for over a day. And I didn't catch any messages or anything the next day. And they looked pretty promising and stuff like that. But by the, I guess it was, Tuesday, we had prayed more and had gotten rid of it. And then, we were sitting here and we were off, because we woke up with diarrhea. Yeah, thanks. But they've been trying to give me some kind of indigestion illnesses or something like that for a long time now. And plus, I think they might have attacked us in another way and caused a little bit of damage. I don't know if that was yesterday or not, but it's just hostilities city. But we were, bouncing back, and heaven's making us good, and sky and all that, and thank God for heaven. Thank God for the sky. We love him, and thank you so much, heaven, sky, for helping us. And so we saw some reports. Some people were saying something about how like we were showing up all white again, and this was the one thing, is they were talking about how there was a bunch of people who got to see about what we are and what we're from, what all's connected to me, and you know what I'm saying, like what we're a piece of, okay, and that has been revealed on 3 different occasions to 3 different individuals, and who have related it to others, that there's these structures that are rising up off of us, and then there's other stuff around us, I do believe, and it's all there. It's just that you don't see it. No one gets to see it until the right energy hits it, or the right energy fills that place. Except for the one down there, that one day down at the bank, they seem to be, eyes wide open kind, who knew what they were looking at and understood exactly what it was. But all I can tell you is that, I've been told again and again I was a white guy, and the sun is white, and the sun's light is white, and if I'm all white, it would seem like it would be really good. No wonder I love my blues. No wonder I want to be in the sky. It's the place to be for me, and that's where I'm being raised back up into. Oh, and by the way, I saw the clip about Adam Sandler on the Oscars, and I think that must have been the highlight of the entire show. And I think he was dressed great, ready for that midnight game and all that stuff. But I think he was just great. Made me laugh again, but he always has so consistently. I heard news about the black magic being failing again, and I'm glad of that, thankful of that, and it was nice to get a compliment on our energy. Thanks. And so everything's changed, and I will say there is something about whenever we go all white, and that's why we need and want, rather, these other things too. When the boys are back in town, it's good because when it's all white, then it's like you feel like, well, the only thing I should be doing right now is just being in heaven right now, completely away from everything and everyone else, because you start going back into that child before God type of thing. And there's a real purity and an innocence in it, and it's good, but it doesn't actually well, it's all good. It's beautiful, it really is, and I'm just happy and very thankful that things are improving and have been and and promise to continue, and I'm really happy about that. And so, I guess it's only it's not gonna be long at all. I guess we'll get these things moving, and we'll get back into the correct place for us. Again, if they're all hostile and animosity city on the other side, and I don't know anything about all that because that's just not who I am, and I never have been that, and I've never, it's pretty. All I know is the lessons I've been taught are some of the harshest ones. And it's like I've always been living in the hell, It's like, oh, no wonder everything's backwards and upside down here. Okay, well, I was only visiting, kids. I was only coming down for a visit, do a surveillance, and learn firsthand, I suppose, what it's all about. But no, we have to go back. It's like Adam said, no, I have to go. I have to now. So, God bless you and God love you. We'll talk real soon. I've got more to say on a couple other subjects, I'm sure. And I wanted to catch up with you, so I'll get to those later. But guys, thanks so much, and thanks again for that smile.